Good morning and welcome to the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. I'm just going to do a real quick look here because I know people are going to be messaging me about this table of glass, and this is Auntie's Attic and 20% off. So a lot of this just came in. So this one is $19.20. We have a couple pair of little cruets down here that I'll probably get. So that's each one of those is. Where's that for the pair? There's only one tag, so that's 12 for the pair. And I'm going to head on over to Burning Sensation Antiques' second booth. We did their other booth yesterday morning. And again, if you see anything in this booth that you like or need more information on, please just feel free to direct message us or email us, and I will get you more pictures, pricing, whatever it is that you need. We do ship most of the small items. Well, we'll ship all the small items. It's when they hit a certain size, they get a little bit bigger. Like even like something like that yellow egg basket, we can ship that because the handle goes down, and we should have a box that would work in. So just to give you an idea, that would be, is that 55? No, 35. So that'd be 28. We do have some nice scales available in this booth. Those do come apart, but I want to show these because I saw these yesterday. Nice old tins, which is $5.60. We have the Ceylon breakfast tea, Queen Mary tea, and the Twinings English breakfast there. And then this little hutch sold already. The little, I don't know if it's a children's Hoosier or a salesman's sample, but that's already sold, so that will be picked up very shortly. So he is a 20% off items not marked firm. So 8 on the grater. There's a spring scale with the pan, and these are not reproduction. He just gets the brass and the copper polished up so well that they look like they are, but they're not. They are authentic vintage. So this one will be 64. And again, timestamp or a clear screenshot, and I will gladly get you that information. These are not coming apart. These are, you can see they still are you can take them apart when you get them if you want, but they're being sold like this as the pair. 2 drawers for $16 within the little cabinet pieces. So yes, those are shippable. When I say shippable, I mean basically everything is shippable, but it's the size of the box. And when you hit a certain size, they hit you with extra fees. So we try not to go over that. Nail box for $36. Nice enamel pot. This was a good price. I saw this the other day. This is $20 for that with the lid. So that's a nice one. It still has the original label on it. A couple spindles. 8 each on those. Nice piece of granite ware for $20. 25 becomes 20. So when you see the tag, and if you can read it, then that's the price it becomes. Okay, and the $20 becomes 16. We're doing the center aisle first before we break onto the sides here. And of course, on the larger items, if you're local, we can put this is all one big piece. This is $180 and then 20% off for the creamer, circa 1910. We have sold these before. We have a lot of farms around here, and people still use these. So, a young gentleman that's with the 4-H actually bought one last year for his birthday. I'm going to swing around slowly. This is Andover Junction here and over there. Also 20% off. So let's get on in here. This is kind of cool. 48 on that. $9.60 on the Happy Days Bank. 16. Blotter for 16. Larger tote, not really shippable. So there's a lot of, this booth you can see has a lot of the tools, the metal stuff. So 20 on the little mini iron. These are really cute. These are just $8 each. They're a little rustic, we'll call it, beat up a little bit, but they're really neat. The little fronts open up and close, and there's 5 of those available at just $8. They have the great graphics on them still. So you can stack them separately. Really just, they're really nice. I like those. Just keep telling Don I need a bigger house. Let's see, this one is 32. Nice jar for 16. Necktie rack, box only for $4. There's another nice scale for 80. Oh, this is neat. So this is a cash, so you'd get this with your tea in it, right? And then when your tea was done, if it was, you know, a shop owner, then you have your little cash box. No key, $16. So the graphics, the best graphics on that one are actually on the bottom. $24 on that one. There's some more oilers here. 10 becomes 8. So it looks like this one's 8. This one looks to be 8. This larger one is $9.60. Yeah, some cigarette boxes. All right, packs of buttons. There's pretty good quantity in here. So we have this one for $4, number 228. Oh, they're all number 228. Okay. That's just a couple of them there for $4. 7 becomes $5.60. There's a nice pack as well. $4.80 on that one, and this one is $5.60. Filled with wood beads. The jars with the wood beads missing lid, so they have foil on the top to keep them in there. Is $5.60. This is a vintage probably at this point, but reproduction probably the 80s, 90s on the Packard enamelware. And this one is missing the globe, but we do have a lot of lanterns that do have their globes. This one's 32. And again, we are visiting with Burning Sensation Antiques, vendor code UGMO. This is their other booth. So old brass spittoon becomes $22.40. Again, just take that 20% off, and the majority of these items we do ship. We use pirate ship and add $1. We round up to the next dollar. So if it's like $8.57, we go round it up to 9, then add $1 to 10. And that covers our, well, part of it. Doesn't really cover the labor and everything. Buy a lot of things. It can take my husband anywhere from a half an hour to 45 minutes a box to make sure everything's wrapped securely. So this is cute. $60 on that one. This is just the shade, so $12. That's a nice shade there. Another nice scale. That one's 80. Oh yeah, crow feet. Look at that, it's got a crow foot. Pair of Victorian wall sconces, $32. Has some dings. So they're the shelf type. And again, this is Burning Sensation Antiques. $19.20 on that one. $20 on the bean pot. 4-piece set here. That includes the lid. That's the 4th piece. So you have the creamer, sugar with the lid, and the attached hinged lid on the teapot or coffee pot. That set is $44. This guy here is $20. And then the big guy in the corner would be $24. Nice pottery crock, $24. Okay, this little guy here is $20. Dachshund with a rose in its mouth, $16 on the chamber pot with the lid. Nice little silver plated piece here for $19.20. Mixer, look how tiny the little mixers are. How cute is that? Right. Trying to back up without breaking anything. I get asked about this bowl every time because I usually see just the top. So I just want to show this one. It is painted. The painting is nice and crackly. It's got a great vintage feel, and this one is 32 on this wood bowl. 12 on the utensil drawer. 40 on that pot. Do a little car bank for 12. Nice larger mortar and pestle for 16. That's a good deal. Actually, oh, it's a little rough inside, but you can still use that one, I'm sure. There we go. Nice assortment of antique books as well. So again, just send me a message, either email me if you're not on Facebook or Instagram. Our email information is down below, as are our Facebook and Instagram page information. Facebook is the best way to direct message me if you have Facebook. Just follow and like our page, Gray Barn Antiques, Gray with an E. And then this way I can send you pictures. It's just much easier for me to send pictures and get back to you. But it's not a problem if you only have email, as you do not do Instagram or Facebook. This is, again, our vendor Bernie Sensation Antiques, his second booth. We did the first one yesterday. And in the beginning, the glassware was from Auntie's Attic, who I'm sure we'll be visiting with soon. I actually put it in order so I don't miss anybody. So we make sure we get all the vendors on here for you to see, hopefully monthly, sometimes even more. So thank you as always for joining us, and have a wonderful day.